Newton.
How are you, man?
I'm good.
I've been looking forward to this interview, you know that.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you are one of the guys doing amazing things, and I have had a chance of riding this bike.
Yeah.
Tell me more about yourself, first of all.
So my name is Geoffrey.
Yes.
I'm born in Uganda, raised in Uganda,
Of course.
bred in Uganda, all that. But I've always been passionate about entrepreneurship and providing opportunities to young people. And that's why I started Karaa. And that's why I actually also got into the energy space, because I feel like we can still save the planet while also providing jobs, while creating income for young people.
Someone will ask, Joe, why this bike? Why energy? Why, out of all things, entrepreneur? Why this? Why this story?
So I used to be the delivery guy at home. At one point, I was the last born.
Yeah.
And what typically used to happen is whenever there was someone needed something from the shop, I would be the one that would send to the shop. Hey, Geoffrey, go and get salt from the shop. And I had my little yellow bicycle, and I would pedal to the shop, pick whatever I'm buying, put it in a basket, and ride back. And that was, I would say, thrilling for me as a young man. When I grew up, I of course saw most of the deliveries were still being done by motorcycles, and there was this new technology of electric bicycles. So I thought, okay, how about if we electrify bicycles for those simple deliveries, short distances, even long distances where you're using a motorcycle, but you don't really need one, right? So we're in a race to actually replace motorcycles in particular value chains and particular applications. And for me, the goal was, how do we change how we've been doing things? In many cases, it starts off from having a view of the world in a certain way, and then setting out to actually impact that particular view. I mean, someone thought that, yes, we should wear shirts, there should be specs, and there should be all kinds of things. There should be watches.
Necessity calling for innovation.
Exactly. So it's more of a vision that I have.
Your vision is really brilliant, because I see a bike. I had a chance of riding it, and again, I would like to ride this. This is a very innovative bike that you see here. Interestingly, and how he has innovated around it is this battery. This is the battery, and the battery is pretty much a water bottle. So if you're confused and waiting or thinking you're going to have to drink water, you don't have to drink water on this bicycle here. And what's interesting as well is, if I'm correct, this can carry a lot of 100 kilograms?
So this carries 27 kilograms, and we have another version that carries 100 kilograms.
So me and my bags of matoke, I am in Kanungu, let's say, or Rukonjiri, and I have my matoke. I can put them here comfortably.
Yes.
Absolutely. But let me ask though, one thing that's really critical about African tech. How easy is it for you to sell this idea in the African store? Or the African continent?
So first of all, we've really designed the product to, one, fit within the use cases that are already using bicycles or have been using motorcycles and want to reduce their costs. You know, the high fuel prices and high costs of maintenance of motorcycles. But then this bicycle is designed to be very easy to service anywhere. So if you see the normal one, the brakes are the same brakes that you find on a normal bicycle. All the parts are the same. So this is a product that already fits within the African setting. However, one more thing about this is that we are selling it as a higher purchase product. So someone doesn't really have to pay the full amount to buy the bicycle.
Paying in installments.
They can pay in installments, and they can pay in installments as they earn from it. So we've actually already sold this into different value chains like Glovo, Jumia, where riders are earning 2 times, 3 times more than
they're more efficient.
They're more efficient.
True, absolutely true.
Yes, so that's how we're actually bringing this to market. It's a product that we are bringing to market within the already existing value chains, and just making things more sustainable and efficient. And this.
If I asked you, let's say I have my 10 million US dollars. Let's assume I'm an investor.
Yes.
As an innovator, as someone who's coming up with this amazing tech, what would you use that for?
I would use it to bring more electric bicycles onto the road. Secondly, I would use this to educate people more about the product. And thirdly, I would use it to enable the young people access these bicycles, because in many cases, the average age of our riders is about 20 years old. So these guys don't have a credit history. They can't go to a bank and get a loan. They don't have a 3.2 million to buy an electric bicycle.
Absolutely.
So by providing them with asset financing or financing options, they are then able to access this product very easily and very affordable.
So you bring up the common story of typical entrepreneurs, access to finance being a tricky thing.
Yes.
How would you want your access to finance to be solved? For instance, let's say you're walking into a conversation with, say, a bank. What would you tell the bank is a solution for you for your product?
So currently, this is what happens. And in many cases, we at times think that it's the entrepreneur that needs the finance. But what is that financing going to do? The financing is going to deliver a product. Right. So we import parts to make these bicycles. And we also source some parts to them. The first challenge, of course, is foreign exchange risk.
Absolutely.
Because you get paid in local currency, your import bill is in
dollars.
Yeah. And there's kind of a mismatch there. Secondly, the people we are serving need access to finance to be able to procure the product. So that's, I would say, the way we would work with a bank. How we would work with a bank is to de-risk that production or importation of parts through trade financing of some sort.
Right.
And then secondly, to also de-risk the acquisition of the bicycle. So we've taken a very interesting approach. So when a delivery rider, for example in Jumia, wants this bicycle, we say, okay, get the bicycle, pay the initial down payment, and then as you work, before you get paid, you deduct the money from source, the Jumia side, from source. Yeah. So it's a very low risk conversation, even with a bank, because banks only understand risk and return. So that's how we are taking. That's the approach we are taking towards financing. Yes.
Geoffrey, pleasure, man. I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Before I go, I need to take a ride again. You made the seat so low, but I hope it can handle.
This is
all right. Let's take a ride.
So you feel that when you're going uphill, it gives you more power.
Yes.
When you're going downhill, it automatically switches off. So it has an intelligent system,
right,
that gives you the right amount of assist compared to the terrain you're on.
Thank you very much, man. I look forward to seeing you again, and I look forward to seeing thousands of these on our roads.
And thousands of these in the oil area.
Of course, the energy area.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.